Hey everyone, it's me, Sherry. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I was actually tagged by my friend Stephanie, who's Flourish XO, to do a, what is the tag called? Eyeshadow something tag? Eyeshadow Junkie Tag, that's it. And yes, I am an eyeshadow junkie. All my palettes are back here. And then I have singles too, of course. So she actually tagged me a while ago to do this, but I just
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are...
There's Stephanie there. Anyway, her questions are down below here, so I have my phone here, and I'm just going to go into this. I'm not going to tag anybody in particular, but if you want to do it, feel free to do it. So I'm just going to jump right into this, and let's, if you want to see what kind of eyeshadows I like, my eyeshadow junkie tag, then stay tuned. Alright, let's have a look here. Question number 1 is your favorite drugstore line for eyeshadows. NYX, I guess, maybe? I don't know what I really have a lot of. I would have to say NYX. Yeah, I'm going to have to say NYX. I like NYX shadows. Oh, no. I can't get NYX Fury. NYX and Wet n Wild. I can get Wet n Wild. I can get Wet n Wild way easier than I can get NYX. Like, there's one store here that sells NYX and it's not the whole line. So I'm going to go with Wet n Wild because I can get that like everywhere. So, question number 2 is favorite eyeshadow primer. My MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I used to use Shadow Insurance and I used to use Primer Potion, but I only ever had like mini sizes of those. I went through them. They did take a long time to use, especially the Shadow Insurance. I had like minis like this big. I had like 6 of them, I think, and it took me a really long time to go through them, so that's a really good primer. But I just used my MAC Paint Pot and I'm happy with that. So question number 3 is first ever eyeshadow purchase and do you still use it? I don't remember what my first ever one was, so I obviously don't use it anymore. Like, if we're going way back to when I was a teenager, it was probably, I think it might have been a Maybelline quad or a CoverGirl quad. And obviously, no, I still don't use it. So, question number 4 is your best ever eyeshadow dupe. I don't have it anymore, but in the Walking on Eggshells trio from Wet n Wild, which I used up, there was the lightest color in that, not the lightest color, the like shimmery color in that. It matches Sin from the Urban Decay palette, the original Naked palette, which I have right here. So I'll just, geez, I can't get it out. It looks like Sin, this hair color, which looks like that, which mine's probably a little chalky by now because it's older. It looks a lot like this color. It also looks a lot like Kitten by Stila, and it looks like All That Glitters by MAC. The 3 of them are very similar colors, so yeah, but I don't have that trio anymore because I used it up. Question number 5 is most underrated. What you hear about the least but love. And this can include singles or palettes. Oh, geez. I should have prepared for this. Oh, I know. My Too Faced Sugar Pop palette. I don't hear like craziness about this, but I absolutely love this palette. But a lot of people don't like colors. Most people are tend to go towards more neutrals. I don't hear a lot about this palette. There's a few people that I hear talking about it, but not a lot. And I absolutely love this. So that's what I'm going to answer for that. Questions number 6 and 7 have the same answer. So question number 6 is your favorite single eyeshadow, and question number 7 is your favorite cream eyeshadow. So for both answers, it's going to be ColourPop in the color Eye Candy. So I know this is like a cream to powder, I guess, type of thing, but I consider it a cream, and it's my favorite single, and I hit pan on it, and it's this light pinky purple color. Yeah, it looks like that. And it's just so shimmery and beautiful. I just want to build it up a little bit so you can see it. So this is like my go-to color for like just throwing something on my lid and going. I absolutely love it. So that is both my favorite cream, which it's not technically an actual cream because it's cream to powder, but whatever. Question number 8 is your favorite neutral color. It's going to have to be from the Naked palette, and it's going to be Naked, which just looks like this, and it's just like, it's my favorite blending color, like not blending, like transition color. It just looks like that. It's very light, natural brown, and I know there's other colors that are very similar to that, but this is by far my favorite. And then for your favorite colored shadow, which is question number 9, it's going to come from the Sugar Pop palette, and it is this color in Blue Raspberry, which looks like that. And when you want to go for a pop of color, when Sherry wants to go ba-ba boom pop of color, Sherry goes with that. It's absolutely beautiful, and I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, like how can you actually wear that? Oh, I find ways to wear it. It looks like that, and it can be built up. I'll show you guys. I actually have a look where I'm wearing this all over my lids, and then the pink. Yeah, see? It's it can be pretty intense if you want it to be. I love that color. Even if you're just wearing it like on your lower lash line, it's such a pretty color. Alright, let's see what question number 10 is. Question number 10 is the best eyeshadow palette ever. I know this is so old and people are so over this, but I cherish this palette. This is the first high-end palette I bought, for one. And for two, I love it. No matter, like, if I just don't know what to do for an eye look, I just always go back to this. My best friend Krista loves this too. Every time she comes to my house and she goes to use one of my palettes, it's always the Naked palette. And I accidentally shattered this one. I dropped it and it shattered, but I don't use it that often anyway, plus I have other grays. So, but yeah, I absolutely love these, and I use like up to the gold a lot, like this first end of the palette. And as you can see, I'm kind of dipping down in them, and just, I don't know what it is about this palette, but when it's gone, and it is getting old, so I'm going to actually try to pan it this year, but I just keep going back to this palette, and I might actually have to repurchase this palette because this is quintessential Sherry. Like, I love this palette. So that is definitely my opinion, the best palette ever. So anyway, as I said, I'm not going to tag anybody in particular to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye everyone.